Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday, 27th of January 2026. Happy New Year to you all. I'm currently standing in the pool above the baby pool. You don't very often see this, but as you can see, it's bright red at the moment. In the far right hand corner there, what should be rock wall and nice and dry, is the power of the water forced itself through the rock walls and colouring this pool up. It's only got one outlet, which is here to the right, there, that flows out. You can't get out quick enough. Because he can't get out quick enough, there's another little overflow, and sadly that's been a little bit of colour into the baby pool. Not to worry, there's enough clear water to get rid of that. It'll dilute it down, it'll be fine. A couple of vans there for you. Look, Severn Trent. And also here, where there, you can see the water coming in. This is absolutely tremendous amount of flow, and that's because sadly Severn Trent have got a power cut. Their lines have gone down, so we're getting every bit of water out the well coming flying through the baby pool here, and then on its way down to the gin pool, which is still isolated from the stream, which, as you can see, is not that little babbling stream any longer. We'll move you across a little bit. I've got to be very careful here, guys, where I'm walking, because it is slippy. There are a lot of holes in these rocks at this point of the ground, and I do not want to be putting my foot down one. And amongst all that ivy on the ground there's a lot of rock holes, and no, not a safe place to walk. I'm not going to try. Whoa, see what I mean? Wobble wobble. I'm trying. The other side of the thing here, here's one of those holes I'm talking about, look. The other side of things here is that there's brambles all over the floor, and they're a good trip hazard. Now this waterfall you can see in front of me now coming down, to give you an idea of size, is falling down approximately 5 feet. And as you can see, there's a log there, you see it? That's a tree trunk. That's about 10 inches at this end, 12, 13 inches at the other end. And that's come down in that little babbling brook, and no doubt it'll work its way free and carry on down. The sheer volume of water here, guys, is phenomenal. So as you can see from way above in Colford, where it all stems from, it's picking the mud up out of the ground and bringing us down this colour. There we go. I'll try and take a little walk down now. Oh, why am I wobbling? Because I'm falling over the brambles. Have to be so careful. I do not want to take a duck. I've been in this stream once before, 12 years ago, when one of those logs came down the stream here, and the log hit me around the back of the legs on this very strip, and it took me into that water, and I went down that fishery like a speedboat. Luckily for me, I had a guide line across in front of the weir. I managed to hang on to the rope, pull myself onto the island, and stand there like Robinson Crusoe thinking, how do I get back to the dry land now? Luckily I did. I'm here to tell the tale. But there we go. There's the gin pool, belting the water through, full to maximum, absolutely running the water through. Take a little walk down here for you, down to the top of the gin pool, and you'll be able to see everything that's coming through, going on. Whoa, that was me taking a slide. Wow, ground is very, very slippy, very slippy. Why is the ground so slippy? Well, one of the jobs we have to do is maintain the overflows and the excess water that comes out of the well And as you can see on the ground here now, there's an awful amount of surface water. And that surface water is forming because the wells are running. So on the track here now, you can see we've got a flow of water. I'll take you a quick walk up. There we go. The water's running down and causing a lot of destruction to the top of the pools and the ground. So whereas in the past I've previously dug this across, we spoke about this early on in last year's videos, whereas I've dug this across to divert the water and stop this running down the track and ruining the top of the baby pool, that ground's been taken away over a period of time and now it's causing damage. So I'm going to have to come back up here very soon, later on when I finish this video, come back up here, dam this across here and here, so all the water goes into the stream and down as opposed to running down the track like it is now. That says how much water we've got, guys. That's the top track. So if you can see up there, can you see that? It's just, oh, where is it? I'll put my finger on it. There. That's the digger, the big cat digger, way up there. And that's where this water's emanating from, way up there. Way up there. So we're well above our normal limits. I've seen this many a year where this doesn't flow at all because the water table's not been topped up. But now you can see the water table's full. It's running at maximum. It's coming out the sides of the mountain, or the hill, so to speak. It's absolutely flowing, which is brilliant. That there, that van up there, can you see him hiding in the trees? That wee fella, too much, that fella. He's the guy that's going to connect 7 Trent back up again because their power lines are down up there somewhere. So when he's done his job, they'll start pumping all the water again. They can't pump this much though. We've got plenty at the moment. So that's me. Got to come back and do a little job. And then all this track water will dry up. And when the track water's dried up, we will then be able to dry the surface at the top here, and then the ramp down to the baby pool will drain and all this will stop. Back to having dry land. I'm going to take a walk down further down now and I'll pick you back up in a couple of minutes. Right then guys, having come back down here to discover the pickaxe is no longer with us. Wherever it's gone, I don't know. I decided the easiest next best method for the quickest is to get some of the roadstone, put it in the barrow, and then we're going to work our way back to the top and we're going to put some of this stone across, form a little speed bump, and that hopefully will divert the water. So camera back in pocket, I'll take you to the top and we'll have a look, see what we do. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so back to you. A little bit breathless I am, but here we go. You can see the volume of water now running down this side of the track. There we go. And that is now dammed by the rock that I've just put there, and dammed by the rock I've just put there. It's all flowing around the corner like it should, down the stream and into the brook down below. You see that? There you go. That's as it should be. You can see a nice big round of wood there sticking up, look. Something else carried down and will no doubt continue down, end up in the weir at some point. The water flow's phenomenal, isn't it? That little babbling brook, who'd believe it? That's Mink That's a mink for you, and this is one of number 3 that is kindly taken from the pools. One of 3, and that's all he eats. The rest is to waste. It's criminal, isn't it? Absolutely criminal. So thanks to all those animal activists that let all those mink out years ago. This is the destruction. £30 this has cost me just for yesterday. 30 quid's worth of fish lost just because of some stupid animal activist that thinks he's doing good. Well, he didn't do good, because not only do they kill the fish, they kill the water voles, the ducklings, the herons, you name it. If it's on the side of the water and in their reach, they'll kill it. Chickens, whatever, they'll have the lot. Not a good beast. So I've got the problem now of trying to find a way of trapping this creature. That'll probably cost us £700 for the trap, but there we go. We've got to be doing it and sort it out. It's suddenly started raining, guys, so I'm going to call this a day. Go get the wheelbarrow, back down to the shed, and I'll show you some more later. So guys, we've shown you the amount of water flowing through. We've shown you just how quick this little brook really can flow. It can flow quicker, but this is pretty good. It's pretty good. And you can probably hear in the background the thundering sound of roaring water. And if I just turn around a wee bit, show you the lakes, and move across, and there you go. Let's have a look. That's just over a foot of water, over 24 feet of dam. You can tell by the sound, there's a lot of it. The bottom is now raising. There we go. That's it swimming, that one? I doubt it. I'll just turn you round if I can. Can I? I don't know if I can. There you go. So we've come from here now. Come away from here now and round. There's my old boat, Old Faithful, and underneath it and by it is just this autumn just this autumn's supply of rubbish, logs, timber, plastic buckets, you name it, it all gets carried down. And if you remember, we saw that tree further up, that too will come down, and the good old guys from the council will be here and clean us out. They do a good job. Bless the cotton stocks, it's not the easiest. They have to go down the weir when it's not flowing like this. They go down, throw up onto the bars onto the top, and then the guys on the bars at the top throw it over the top here, and they carry it all down by hand to the back of the van and take it away and dispose of it properly. So, thanks to the council guys. Anyway, we'll leave the weir at that now. You can see the pools, got a little bit of colour in it. By tomorrow it should be settled down somewhat and hopefully running back clear. Catch you soon guys. Hi folks, it's Wednesday the 28th, the day after all the flooding and colourful water came down, and as you can see from our repair work on the track, that's now nicely dried up. We're drying up nicely down here too. You can see the level of damage it does. Look at all the mud that comes down the bank that gets slippy. Well, that'll soon now dry out, and when that dries out, everything will be much more improved, much safer underfoot. It already is. Much easier to walk on today. As you can see, the water slowed down just a little bit, and that overflow right up there somewhere, where is it? There, that's no longer running. So we're back to crystal clear water, the well's in beautiful flow, the streams have settled down. There we go. beautiful white water coming down now, all that lovely oxygen going in, look. That's absolutely gorgeous. All flowing beautifully, all the way down, crystal clear. And that, in effect, cleans up all the pools. And when I go back down, I'll give you a quick shot of the bottom pools, just so you can see what a difference 24 hours can make in Bigwell's water. So, there we go. Back down on the lodge, on the middle pool there. The lodge pool behind me. As you can see, the colours dropped right out. And it's looking much, much better. Spring's in the air, as you can see. Ducks are chasing around like they do. And I think Gizmo may well have gone on to pastures new for the short space in time, because he's not been here since Saturday. And the rest of the herons are missing from around the locality on the river. So we think possibly he's gone to a mating site. Fingers crossed for his well-being anyway. Till the next time, guys, tight lines.